going on? It is, I want to say mid-July. Um, Early July, mid-July. July 11th, somewhere in that ballpark. 11th, 12th, 2022. Speaking easy with the coach. This is not really a case of untold stories. It's almost kind of, sort of, almost preachy, but oh well, you're going to listen. Thinking about cats who will come to the spot. So I guess it is kind of in a ballpark of untold stories. Cats who come in there. There's one dude, I'm not going to say his name. I'm going to talk to Self, custodian of records. I'm going to get at you about, you told me to look up that dude, Google it, and I didn't find anything on it. So just send me some, I'm going to hit you up. Send me something about that dude. But it was somebody, and he used to reply when we would say, hey, so what you doing with yourself? You know, what's going on? He was skillful, real skillful. And his reply was usually, why don't y'all put me on? You know, we looking at it like, why don't you come to the studio when we had this spot in Kearney? His reply was, why don't y'all put me on? It's like, why don't you put yourself on? So anyway, my point is, I'm looking at not him, not anybody in particular, but people, not even rappers, not even MCs. I'm looking at people who have this ambition where they say, I'm going to be a rapper. I'm going to be a baseball player, a basketball player, football player, athlete. I'm going to be an actor or an actress. So, you know, whatever, even a comedian. When people come with the ambition to be certain things whereby it's like, you know, you got like a 1 in 10 chance of making it. Like you got 10 guys who will play center field and hit 30 home runs a year. Only one of them is going to make it. You know, so it's like, whether it be an injury, whether it be this and that, you're not guaranteed. You could do it, but you're not guaranteed. There's some folks we see and it's like, oh, that person's going to be the best. When I saw Mati Ajavon, I said, that's the best female player I'd ever seen, like, right, live and direct. And when I look at stats, it's like, you know, she was okay. She, you know, made it to Olympic trials and things. To me, she was the best I'd ever seen. And it just goes to say, whether it be competition, whether it be injuries. And I say that to say, boys, young boys, whether it be in the hood, whether I see young boys, and they don't have that ambition that young girls have. You'll see young girls, they don't have anything. They dropped out of school, or they not dropped out of school, they still in school, trying to hustle along, and they start doing hair. They watch YouTube, they learn how to do hair, or they learn from somebody that lives down the block. And whether they just do the braids, or whether they learn how to do the faux locks, whatever it is, they do some perms and sew-ins. They learn that, and they make some money off of that. I almost never see a young boy go to Walmart or go somewhere and get himself a pair of cheaper clippers, or even go to the beauty supply and get some good quality clippers, and then go to your aunt, go to your uncles, go to your little nephews that 6, 7 years old, and say, yo, they gave you money to go to the barbershop. They gave you what, $20, $25? Come over here. And you cut their hair for like $15. And if you don't cut hair really well, go to YouTube just like the girls are doing. And, you know, be self-taught. Be patient. Cut their hair when they go home and their family is like, wow, so-and-so did a good job. That was me. And then you build up and that's your hustle. But I notice girls will do that. Don't get it twisted. I'm going to say it here live. It's within 4 minutes, 40 seconds. I'm going to say it here live. Some girls will say, I'm going to take literally my talents, and they go into the go-go bar. Some will, but I see today, 2020, you see way more girls who are doing hair. But you don't see way more boys cutting hair, doing shape-ups, fading. You see way more boys out in these streets doing all this other nonsense that they shouldn't be doing, that is going to give them a ride where they don't want to go, where we don't want to see them. But they'd rather do that or just ride whatever the girl hustle is and just ride with the girl. It's like, we got to teach these boys how to be men. You know what I mean? You do whatever, whether you're going to cut. If you ain't going to cut hair, fine. If you're going to cut grass, if you're going to get you a machine, work with somebody who has a machine. And then you get your own machine. You get your own landscaping business. These boys, they don't have it. They don't want it. They're not trying to get it. And people say, we ain't got to teach anybody. I taught my son. I hear you. But these kids got to get it together, man. Figure out what you want to do. You can rhyme on the side. You can play some ball on the side. Figure out what you want to do. Speaking easy with the coach. Peace.